Hey there, y'all. Well, I'm about to lose light for the day, but we're not supposed to freeze tonight, and we're mid-November by now, and I want to go ahead and throw some garlic in the garden. Now, as usual, this isn't necessarily the most ideal time because we may have freezing weather again soon. I'm not really sure, but now it's now or never, basically, to plant garlic for us because 2 years ago we planted it in January, and then last year we didn't plant it until I think March, and it did absolutely horrible. I mean, that's the size of what we got. Now, the weeds overtook last year, so we're going to make great strides in doing some sort of weed suppression. If nothing else, at least in the area where our alliums are, so like our Egyptian walking onions, the heirloom garlic, and then this garlic. This is the heirloom garlic that we pulled up this year, and once again I left it to cure for way too long, but if you notice, they've already started growing a little bit because when I cut it, it was all cut flush. So it may still work. Now, I left those 3 of the heirloom garlic in the ground because I wanted to see if they did better perennializing, because those are the ones that my parents got near their home, and they'd been abandoned for at least 30 years, probably closer to 50 years. So they had already perennialized at that point. Well, because we didn't do a very good job well, actually we didn't get these until early spring. So because they didn't have the chance to overwinter, these basically became like scallions. So there are not individual clove buds. I don't know if clove is a bud, but the head didn't have multiple cloves. It was just one giant little garlic piece. So we're gonna plant these, see what happens, and hopefully we'll get some more next year. If this doesn't work, then hopefully those will work, because that's more of the growing type condition they've been in for, like half a century. So anyway, I'm not going to do it super pretty. I'm just going to throw things in the ground. And I may not even separate these into cloves because these heads are so small that the individual cloves are really, really tiny. See, like this is an individual clove. And that would be way too tiny to try to go through and plant. What I may do, kind of like well, I won't go like fully, but I may just break off the bottom root like I just did and take a handful of them and just kind of spread them out so that they're kind of next to each other, which obviously is not ideal, but I'm not going to go each individual teeny tiny one and space them out. I just don't have that time, and we're going to lose that light. So anyway, that's my plan for today. If you want to see how we actually have planted garlic in the past, I will try in the next couple of days to link it up in the cards, and that way you'll have easy reference to that. All right, hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'm so happy to be in the ground on a semi-warm day after cold days. It just makes me happy. God bless y'all.